More trains! I'm going to be doing a relatively fast iron run. Should take me over an hour from one end of the route to the other. This is the iron mine here that I showed in my update video. And this is the same version of the route. I've only changed a couple things, just touched up some areas. I added this tanker train here just for a little bit of aesthetics, I guess. This isn't much of a iron train, or not much of a train, I guess, lengthwise. But the iron weighs a lot. This is 14,000 tons, so I'm running it with two of the 410-2s, double heading it all the way across the route. We'll see if it can handle the hills. The tricky part about this is each engine has to be controlled individually. And I got some hotkeys that surprisingly work to switch in between the locomotives kind of quickly. But that's it's going to make it a little bit easier, but the trick behind this is usually, okay, from what I've heard, the reason why they switch to articulated engines instead of having oh, darn it! I forgot to turn on automatic fireman. Oh, that would have been bad. I'll get back to that later. When I was testing out more of this route, I don't have the guts to fire these engines and drive two at the same time. I've tried that. I've tried. I can't handle one engine like that for very long, anyways. So when I was testing out this route, I tried to get over the mountain, going over the loop to Ye Old Town, and no, I was coming back from Ye Old Town, going south into the yard, and I manually fired 3 engines while trying to go up the hill. Didn't work very well, but I had enough raw power just from whatever they were default at, just to get most of the way over the hill. Oh, good. Okay, so we got the problem is their safety valves pop about 225, and in reality the engines go up to 300 some, and I'm not sure if that's just how they coded it and it's realistic, or if that's unintentional or not. Okay, so that should be, I should be all right. Now I'm gonna double check. Okay, the brakes are default set to lap, and I don't like that. So I'm just gonna release the brakes. Check my switches here, and I'll get them mostly set up through some of these islands. These rocks float island is very tricky to navigate. It's like the only part of the main line besides the mountains that are just messed up to get through. Okay, that should be fine. And the spot. There we go. Thank goodness for that crossover track I added the other day. Was that yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah, I'm recording this right after, or I guess the day after I recorded my update video. Ah, darn it. And I stumbled upon a YouTube video that I've seen before, but it was Union Pacific 844, and it was a guy recording inside the cab, and I'm just like, hey, I want to drive some steam engines, might as well record it. Okay. That always freaks me out, but I know there's track there, that's fine. That should be good all the way through. I did not do anything with this curve. It's still kind of sharp, but I shouldn't have to worry about the rest. That rest should be fine. I'm going to throw this switch over here. Just wait till I put in all the other towns. There'll be a lot more switches to deal with, but then I'll usually have AIs running long ones like this. Oh, crud, I just threw a switch. Ah, whoa, no, I didn't mean to select that one. Okay, no, hey, what the heck? Okay, I gotta get out of this map mode. Alright, are we good now? So I'm gonna just try starting out with this front engine, see if it'll do anything by itself. Because we're on perfectly level ground. Ah! Oh dear. Oh man, I hit... Okay, no, we're going all the way back to the front, please. I gotta be careful with that. One little slip up, and this whole train just gonna stop dead, or worse, go backwards. Okay, so I'm just gonna barely crack open the throttle on this. I only got it, the regulator set to 5%, and my cutoff at 40%. It's just stretching the train right now. I bet this back end hasn't even started moving. Oh yep, you can hear it. There we go. Now we got the whole thing. Now I haven't really tested out the full power of these engines, and this is actually starting out pretty good compared to the other things I've done. But coming out of test switching yard, it's really hard just because you got that mountain right there, and you can really only get up to about 40 miles per hour in that yard without throwing things. And I'm playing on realistic derailment mode right now, so I'm going to turn up the throttle a little bit on this. This is working a lot better than it usually does. But the moment I start slipping, I'm just... The problem with the realistic physics, haha, as soon as this engine stops, the cars will all just accordion into it, and it'll start this vicious back and forth, just snapping. And I've had to deal with that a couple times starting out on a hill, and that's never fun. So that looks to be going alright. I might want to... I'm just going to open this throttle just a little bit. The trick is to always have the rear engine going less than the front engine, because they tend to fight each other otherwise, I believe. I love these engines. Animated bell. Steam blows out the sides. Bells are annoying though. I'm gonna give it a little more steam, just to get my speed up. Coming out of the yard. Now what I think I'm gonna do is call this place the Iron Cliffs, and have it look more like this. I'm gonna extend this, or the majority of the mine out that way, I think, and have maybe a giant canyon coming through here, maybe a bridge that the track can go over. That might be cool. But I think I like this iron mine as it is. I'll put dump trucks around here if I can find some decent ones, but it should look pretty good when I'm done with it. I hope. This has never really been my favorite spot to work on. It's funny, out of all 5 versions that I've made out of this, the first version was actually started on the original Microsoft Train Simulator. I was working with their editor, and I just laid a long strip of track, and then I thought, there's got to be an easier way to do this. You probably can't even hear me right now. These engines are loud. These are like the only engines that I believe you can shut off completely. Engine shutdown. Whoop. There. Shut up. Yeah, they're still clicky though. Oh man, I'm losing lots of boiler pressure here. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn that down a bit. You get the same problem. Put you down like that. Once I get moving though, I can build up the steam pressure pretty easily on level ground. That's one thing coming out of the yard. If the steam engine doesn't have enough pressure, and the weird part about this game, just starting the engines out, that might lose all the pressure, but it could also just be how the game works. I've noticed if you leave a steam engine setting for too long, it tends to just drop to about 10 psi in the boiler, and it takes 5 or 10 minutes just to get it back up to steam once you get it moving again. I think it's just because the AI, when you leave a steam engine unattended with automatic fireman on, no, not even with automatic fireman on, if you just leave them unattended, they just tend to shovel coal in there every now and then, but with it not doing anything, it just tends to pile up. And it gets up to like 200%, and then that just kills the fire. Okay, see, now I'm back up to 190 here, so I'm going to open the throttle a bit more. I wonder if I can switch. No, it doesn't have enough outside view. Oh, but I can switch engines from the cabin. That's nice. These are some of my favorite engines right here. These are both SD80 Max, I believe. No, SD70 Max. Yeah, and this is just ES44 right here. But these are really funny because you can have an entire train like this. You can have the brakes on. You can have the independent brake on. You put it up to notch 3, the whole thing will just down the track. It's hilarious. And it's probably not a good idea for me to put them with the ES44s because the ES44s tend to behave. Boring landscape in here. Oh, I should have turned it around so I could have gone through the town. But, yeah, we can look at the town anyways. I just really like this look right here. Just to have the because whenever in real life I go to pick up at a place like this, there's one place right by my hometown where the truck loading dock is right next to the train loading docks, and I haven't seen them work the thing, but because they're never there, the railroad. I think I've seen them once, but I wasn't by them. But I'd love to see them do that. Where the job that I had before this job, when I wasn't doing long haul, they would rotate cars out every other day, I think, and their railroad crossing went right across the entrance to my work. So if ever they were working the area, they usually cleared the track for us to get through. Okay. I'm only doing 15 right now. Let's see if let's crank this up a little bit, because this thing's not really contributing at all. 25 cutoff. Usually if you're down that low, you have the regulator, the throttle, all the way out. Just to... because it's what I mean by cutoff is actually the reverser. I'm gonna turn my volume down, I can't even hear myself. But that makes the static worse for some reason. Because I'm still in my truck right now. But what the reverser does, this isn't animated, but it moves this up and down, which controls how far this rod goes in and out, which controls when steam goes into these cylinders on either side, which controls, well, how much steam from in here, the steam chest, goes into, actually no, it's from in here. I don't know, this engine, I don't know this engine, I know Big Boys through and through, and most of what Union Pacific uses, so I don't know what this stuff is all that much. I think the steam accumulates in here, and then it goes down here, but I don't remember. Anyways, it controls how much these go in and out. These are 3 cylinders too. I'm not sure if I've talked about that yet, but I love how you can actually see it in there. But Union Pacific would never use anything that stupid. I don't know why. I don't think the internal cylinder thingy is Well, in Europe they have 4 cylinders. You got 2 on the outside, 2 on the inside. Well, those are just wacky. Anyways, I digress. What I was saying earlier, why they well, I guess I already said it. The reason why they switched to having articulated engines was because there's all kinds of gaps right here, and you don't have the exact same amount of steam going to all the cylinders. With a single unit engine, there's no bumping and pulling and fighting between the 2 engines. I mean, there's plenty of play in the well, I guess in all these connections here. There's no back and forth movement there, and you have the same amount of power going to all the wheels. That's in the case of the big boy and the Challenger. All the other articulated, that's the word I couldn't think of. God darn it. All the other articulated engines had in the back a high pressure, what are they called? Cylinders. And they were about this size. And then oh, there's Andy. The high cylinder steam went to the low pressure cylinder in the front, and it was much bigger. And go figure how that works. But man, I'm still going really slow. Come on, speed it up. I want to see how much steam I can put down here without. Oh, this one's got 200. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna kill the throttle on this more or less and try to drive it with the rear engine now, because it's got more boiler pressure. But I'm still leaving this one pulling. Let me see what it says. Oh! I forgot, it's not 14,000 tons, it's 12,000. I cut off a few more cars. Wanna play? My friend Andy, he's from China. We always play Warframe together. Okay, here's what I was worried about. Even though I'm pretty much max throttle on this rear engine, yeah, I can increase that a little bit. There we go. All I did was touch the reverser forward a tad. All I did was touch the reverser a tad. Just kicked it into high gear. Should bring up the speed quickly, but see, this is what I was worried about, why I added 2 engines, because I know I can get this train, even though it's 12,000 tons, I can get it moving pretty quick with 1 engine. But I can't maintain the steam on a hill. I mean, it won't even. Waiting for you to speak. Let's talk to Andy, just to have an interesting conversation. This is kind of convenient because I was hoping for something interesting. Hello, Andy.
Hello.
1 second. I can't hear a thing.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me turn up your volume real quick.
How's your life?
Say that again.
How's your life?
How's my life? It is full of trains.
I don't like trains, to be honest.
You don't like trains?
I don't.
Why?
I just don't.
What? Well, okay, so do you like see a train and get filled with anger?
No, I'm just sick with it.
You're sick of trains?
Yes.
What did a train ever do to you?
No, just I have taken like trains too much so many times
I can never get enough
that
of trains.
I don't know. I just don't like it.
So you
So
don't? Well, I don't really like passenger trains. I like freight trains.
you like what?
I like freight trains.
What's that?
Freight trains, like trains that don't haul people, they haul
Oh, trade train. Why?
like. Well, right now I'm recording a video of me hauling iron from one end of the route I'm making to the other, which is like 50 miles.
Wow.
And I somehow got this stupid train up to 55 miles an hour.
The pacifism defect. Emergency evacuation tunnel. Time is running out. So keep this quick. The infestation has overrun a convoy of
Is that
island
an event?
ships. Yes, and
Are you
forced the
kidding me?
surviving crew into emergency safe zones. They're holding on for now, but without your support, they will die on. Before you go, you should know something. The crew is Grenier, but not just any Grenier. They're covert defectors, pacifists who deserted Sargas Rock's army when they could no longer bring themselves to kill for him. They don't want to fight anymore, not for the Grenier, and not for Steel Meridian. All they desire is a peaceful life. But that won't come easy. Sargas Rock is hot on their trail, and desperate to make an example of them. Kavor needs evacuation. Will you answer this call? Absolutely no.
What are the rewards for that? Does it say?
Okay, so the pacifism defect album. Harkonar race armor, leg armor, cloak,
Really?
and chest armor.
If it's armor, I want to do it. What's the sortie like today?
I want Ignis race. I don't want this. So
What?
today's sortie is energy reduction, mobile defense, fire rescue, and enemy elemental enhancement assassination of Europa's boss.
My
I'm not
sand
sure
on.
what that is. I think Europa's boss is that.
Europa's.
Worse.
That's not one of the new ones, is it? Is that the
Yeah,
jetpacking ladies jumping around?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Europa.
Let me find that boss.
Is that Corpus?
Yes, it's Corpus.
Oh, then it's got to be Jackal on steroids. I don't know. This is funny. I'm running two steam engines together because Andy, you might not like trains, but I like the old school trains.
Okay.
And I'm running
So
two steam engines together, and the sound from them it's like freaking out. It sounds like
gorgeous.
what?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Well, at times, yes, but it just sounds like it sounds like oh, it's hard to say. It sounds like 1,000 people trying to spit on me.
That's somehow interesting. Okay, I'm gonna bring my Tigris Prime to slaughter. As if, oh no, why should I bring Ignis time. Remember that ribbon mod I got for my Ignis?
Yeah. How's that thing working out for you? And you said there's no negatives on it, right?
No.
That's just wrong.
Everything plus.
Oh my goodness.
It distance, capacity, and damage.
Well,
plus
this is
100% damage. 100%.
100%. That's
I'm dealing
wrong.
500 fire and 500. And I think what? No. So it's evacuation
I'm just shooting up these hills. This is
and
ridiculous.
evacuate 75 cave-ward defectors from their infested sheds. So do you want me to wait for you? For
Yeah,
this?
you go ahead and do the sortie. I really don't want to do sorties, but
Oh, so you don't want to do the sortie? I don't want to do that either.
you
That
you
just
don't want to
sucks.
do the event.
No, I don't want to do the assassination. It's impossible. That assassination is just impossible.
Which
After-
one? What's the boss? I don't remember.
The flying one.
Yeah, the jetpacking ninnies.
Yes.
Well, why don't you just bring Nova? Oh, I could bring Nova.
No, so they have changed it so it's not simply shutting it down.
What do you mean?
You have to kill it 3 times, and you have to throw something into that well, which I have no idea
No.
how to do it. I mean, if you want, just do it with me, please.
In a little bit, Andy. I want to finish up what I'm doing.
Okay. Then I'm gonna level up my. Well, okay. I need to form out my. What's that? What's the name? I can't remember the name of that. Euphona Prime, yes.
Oh yeah, the new one.
Microphone muted.
I need to put. So I am building this as a shotgun instead of the primary build, but. Well.
So this is a
Yeah.
problem on my route.
Fuck
This
it.
this right here is too dang hard, and I hit that at 75 miles an hour. That's just wrong. That's ridiculous.
What do you think about 2 per 2-second reload? Is it too much?
Microphone activated.
2-second reload, man. I use the Sobek, and I can't remember, but I think I actually make the reload worse. So I'm like at 4.5 second reload on that for my Atlas build. So it's you're asking me about reload. The Opticore takes like 3 seconds to reload, man. All my weapons take forever and a half to reload. Even my Tigris takes forever to reload. I don't even have Tigris Prime. Did they change the Tigris Prime reload?
I don't know. Let me see. I think they don't. They didn't. It takes. So mine takes 1.6 seconds, and do I have anything that? Okay, I have a 15% reload speed burst. So that should be somehow around 2.
Uh-huh.
I want a prime health chamber. No.
What are you gonna
So
do with that?
The problem is what I really want is Heck Prime.
Heck Prime. You do not need another shotgun, man. Okay, wait. So you're saying if you got Heck Prime, you would readily give up the Vacor Heck, except whatever
No,
you would accept whatever whatever they do to the Heck just so you can get the multi-shot back in, the multi-shot
yes,
mod back in
that's
on
what
there.
I'm thinking, yes.
But you're gonna lose your crit build.
I don't care.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, so do you remember what does it do to the so Tigris, Sancti Tigris, and Tigris Prime? The Tigris Prime is a straight upgrade of Sancti Tigris, except for that Syndicate effect.
Wait, what? No, it isn't. It's better.
Okay, so let me tell you the difference between Sancti Tigris and
You lying to me.
Tigris Prime.
You lying to me.
Probably not. Let me see. So, compared to Sancti Tigris, Tigris deals 240 more slash, 30 more puncture, 30 more impact.
So there
It
is a
has-
difference.
That's that's compare. So Tigris Prime has an overall of
Microphone muted.
300 more damage, base damage, than Sanctity Tigris.
It's going up and down like this because
And-
of the
Oh, so okay.
the walls are
so
too
it's-
close here. I'll have to
yeah,
change
you can
that.
think
I
of
plan
it
on
as
kind
a
of opening up this
slight
area anyways.
upgrade. So
I guess I
it has
talked
a
about that a little
5%
bit.
more status chance, 5% lower crit chance,
I gotta open up the throttle for the next hill.
0.5% more, 0.5.
I'm
more
going 86.
crit
Holy moly!
multiplier, and a 0.3 second, 0.3 second longer reload.
Microphone activated.
Well, yeah, but anyway, this is still Tigris Prime is just better because 20% crit chance is not enough to build a crit build, right? 15%.
15%? No, that's enough. I put a crit build on my Optic Horror and it gets like what, 10%? And I'm getting 44.5, and with that crit build, and especially if someone brings a cat along, then I'm still doing. I can still red crit with the cat. I guess you can red
Vapor
crit with everything, but
Vapor Heck has 25% crit
20.
chance.
Okay, what's the normal heck have?
Normal Heck, I guess 5. I don't know, I haven't checked.
No, it's got to be.
Normal Heck is 10.
Well, the thing about a shotgun, Andy, you're going to do crit damage no matter what because you're shooting so many pellets out. Of course, if you put a crit build on it, you're going to get more and do more damage, but
But the question for this is, so if we get a Heck Prime, it's either gonna have a higher status chance or a higher crit chance. It has to be somehow upgrading from the
they
Vapor
would
Heck.
probably. Well, since the Vacor Heck has a crit chance, they might split the difference, Andy. They might go with like a what'd you say? Vacor Heck was 25%.
Yes.
I'd say they would go down to like 20% crit chance and then even out that with a better status chance. So they'll probably do both, just so
Then,
long as
if you have multi-shot on that
yeah, and
thing,
then you're gonna own everything.
then it's over. It's the end of the world.
It's the end of the world as we know it. Have you heard that song? Have you?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's a wacky song.
I know.
You should look it up.
So, the constructor used the melee mod that I put on Prime Heavy Drama and Coalition Force.
Which weapon is this?
The constructor.
For the Helios? Do you have Helios
Yes.
Prime? Oh, you bought that. That's right. You paid actual money. Oh, you
Fight
nitty.
me.
Well, Andy, you must remember, you're talking to the man who bought Frost Prime when it came out of the vault. He bought
I know.
Valvan Prime because he looked like a train. And what was the other one I got?
I don't know.
Oh dear.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
I'm slowing down. Andy, get out and push. I need help getting up this hill. Oh man.
Let's try.
Why did I make it a 2.5% grade? This is stupid.
Come on, let's get to Warframe.
No, I'm still playing trains, man. Prime's gonna train.
Okay.
Although, if this hill defeats me, I guess that would be the end of the video. Because that was the point, to see if because I built a mountain on this route that's the most horrendous mountain you ever did see. And I looped the train track all around it, and it's really hard to get up the hill. And if this tiny little gopher mount beats me, then I'm never going to make it up the mountain.
Okay, I want to upgrade my Vigor Prime Vigor.
Oh dear.
I don't have enough, do I? Okay, I
To
have
do
enough.
what? What are you doing?
To upgrade it all the way to the maximum.
What are you upgrading?
Prime Vigor.
Oh man, you got that?
Yes.
I still
didn't
haven't
pay for
hit the
anything.
250 mark. So
Well-
what did you get that for? Like 300 days logging in or
400 days logged.
400? You kidding me?
I'm not.
Andy. You need a
Yes.
hobby.
What hobby? Do you
I don't know,
use
maybe
the freaking
trains.
Dragoon? I got a Dragoon Riven, and I don't even have a Dragoon.
Dragoon. What does the Riven do for the Dragoon?
I mean, this one is trash, but I can reroll it.
Oh, that's right. I would. What does it do?
Okay, let me upgrade it to the max one and tell you that.
Okay.
So it has 75.7% plus reload speed.
So it's
It's-
okay.
No, it's
Oh,
plus
my
so
brakes
it's
are on.
reduction. The reduction of
forgot.
reduction of reload time plus 180% multi-shot
Oh, really?
plus 68.5% damage to the infested, but minus 144.4% slash. I don't know the
Well,
main
It's
damage type of
it's
that
a
thing.
shotgun, dude. You have
I
a
know it's a
bolt.
shotgun.
You could probably sell that for some serious platinum. Not that you needed it.
Let me
And
actually
you remember that
repeat
Opticore mod I was telling you about that Solar had?
Mhm.
You remember that?
Yes.
She started using it. Now she doesn't want to give it away. I asked her if she still had it. She says yes. And I said, well, I still only have 7 platinum. She said, well, I started using it.
Okay, so this is not gonna work because it minus stat slash, but Dragoon main
I can't
damage
believe it.
type is slash.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 720 slash.
But you could build an awesome crit build. Wait, what was? How much slash does it decrease?
144.4%.
What? So
Gone.
you're doing negative damage?
Yeah, it's gone. The slash is just gone.
So you would-
I can't use that.
You would literally have negative damage.
No, you just deal no damage at all.
Well, out of slash.
Let me reroll this thing.
You could build an
Yeah.
awesome impact
What?
shotgun, but why don't you just use a Sobek? Because it's better. It's better. We should make some Warframe videos. It's been forever since I made a Warframe video. Of course, Warframe's giving me the most trouble when I record.
Crit damage, ammo maximum minus fire rate. I don't want to minus fire rate. Dragoon is really slow. I still want the multi-shot.
So is
Can you
it?
give me
So
a
are you
ballpark
stuck with
figure?
it for Dragoon?
I'm just trying to reroll this thing and see if I can get a good one. If I can
Oh,
get
I
a good one, I'm gonna build a Dragoon. Minus flight speed,
Microphone muted.
crit damage, electricity.
Sound muted. Sound microphone activated.
Oh, hold on,
Oh, you
Andy.
can't go.
Hold on.
Microphone muted. Sound muted.
So I explained this in my update video, how I adjust the ground to the track height. I have edited this section of track to make this hill workable multiple times, and I think I'll probably... I might bring Yonder down a little bit further. Oh, and I had my brakes on because I didn't want to go past 90 down that the sandy part. And then I forget going up it. So, and that's like a 2.15. I don't remember exactly. You can see the gradient right here, going up to Yonder. So if I brought this down just even a few meters, it would make these hills a lot easier to climb. But I have edited this hill a number of times and I forgot to adjust that. That's what happens. The track just kind of levitates. Whee!
Microphone activated.
I'm back, Andy.
Yeah, so what do you think about this one?
The Dragoon mod?
Yeah, so I have just rewrote it. It gives you at rank 0, 18.2 crit damage, 16.7 electricity damage, and -8% flight speed. So at maximum, it should give you like -70.
That would be
flight
fine
speed.
against Corpus if they were all bunched together. I mean, you don't really need the flight speed if if you're up in their face. I'd say that's a lot better than the other one where you're doing no damage.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And that's
I'm just
still
gonna
with the
confirm.
Dragoon, right? You're probably only
Yeah, it's-
looking to sell that, aren't you?
With the Dragoon. I don't have enough to cycle another tank. Okay, let's upgrade it to the top. That will give you plus 164% crit damage, 150.1% electricity, minus 872 flight speed. So are you ready to be on?
No, I'm not done with this yet. I've gone 20 miles, 22 miles out of like 49 or something like that.
Why are
So
you recording this thing?
why am I recording it? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, it's why most people watch my YouTube videos. They want more train videos, and I haven't done train videos in forever. I made a train video yesterday, and I uploaded that yesterday, and that was just me explaining why I haven't made more train videos. I was just explaining what I've changed on this, because I'm basically building a giant world here, or a railroad, I guess. But I can it's an awesome world building game that you drive trains in. So it's quite complicated, and it's something I've been working on for years. And this is the 5th time I've built the thing. Does that answer your question? Handy.
Somehow.
Somehow. Well, here's the big test to see if I can even get up. I'm going up the mountain right now, so if I fail this here, cross your fingers, Andy, then yes, I will join you on Warframe.
Okay. I curse you. Fail this one.
Well, the thing is, Andy, I know how to drive steam engines. And I saved up plenty of boiler pressure, so I think I'll hit this hill at pretty good power. I'm slowing way down. Why is iron so heavy? Okay. You're the chemist, you tell me.
What?
Huh? So you said you were getting paid for your lab work, right?
Yes, I am.
So what kind of work do you do in the lab?
Experiment.
What kind of experiments?
You won't understand even if I tell you.
I've done science before.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have. I have a 2-year degree of college that I probably could have gone further, but then they waved trucks in front of me, and I was like, hey, I want to do trucks.
When did you go to college again?
Oh golly, it was like 5, 4. I'd say no less than 3 years ago.
Okay. So I am basically doing some genetic stuff
Really?
and to mutate a specific protein.
Are you putting rats in a microwave? Are you? Be honest,
I'm
Andy.
trying to mutate one of the proteins in the plant.
Oh,
And that would change the pattern it responds to blue light.
really?
Yeah.
That's cool. So
It is, but
you're changing how it conducts photosynthesis.
Not exactly. It's just how it responds. Like, so
Oh.
usually this protein would suppress its growth under blue light.
Yeah.
But once you mutate that thing, it will actually not do that.
So you're trying to get a plant that'll grow in a different environment.
That will grow without inhibition of blue light because natural
Yeah.
lights contain blue light, and that would actually inhibit its growth.
So why are you getting paid for it?
Doing designing the experiment and actually performing it.
So you're doing it all from start to finish.
Not really. Like,
Oh, okay. You know, my dad has worked with not like plants, but he does lab work. Like he manages quality control for solar grade silicon.
wow.
And so it's kind of funny because when Obama was in office, they weren't shipping any of their product out because of Chinese. Oh no,
Oh man.
Odie's, you're gonna make this an editing nightmare.
Uh-huh.
So what I was saying, Andy, was because the most of the silicon that my dad's company makes goes to China, and because China put a tax on them, they shut the place down. My dad's department was the only one that was still working.
That's very interesting.
Because apparently when stuff sits around, they need to still quality check it. Andy, I'm about to fail. Why did you have to curse me?
Nice. I curse you. No matter what.
Kronos, what state are you in right now?
I am in Illinois. What state are you in, Otis?
I'm in Virginia.
Really? What are you doing there?
Living.
Living. Good one.
Like a
like
boss
it.
or not like a boss? Please check one of the above options.
Hopefully.
What?
Let me know the next time you're gonna be bamboozling here, Kronos. You can show me your sick knife tricks, bro.
Oh, that reminds me. I still need to make another video of my new knife tricks. Dang it, Andy! Why did you curse me?
I don't know.
I'm about max throttle with these stupid steam engines, and I can't get up the hill because of you, Andy.
That's not my fault.
Yes, it is. You said I curse you.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, no.
Because I want you to play with me.
Yeah, well. Dang it, I don't know why. Oh, I'm like right at the top, too. Okay, back that one off. That one needs to keep going.
Wow, everybody just died. In two.
Back it off, back it off. Come on.
Impressive.
You know what I'm saying, Marlon?
What was that?
User left your channel.
Bye, Odie's. Dang it, Andy!
Well, please, let's play Warframe.
Ugh! No, it's not fair, Andy. It's not fair. Right at the top of the hill, my train dies. Oh, wait, no. I'm still going 3 miles an hour.
User joined your channel.
I know what you're saying, Kronos.
What am I saying? What am I saying? Do tell, Odie's.
Andy, are you from Guangzhou?
From. What?
No, he's
Are you
not.
from Hainan Island?
What island? Again?
Hainan.
Why? Why do you say so?
I don't know. I'm just trying to remember all the places of China that I know.
Well,
Are you
apparently
from
no.
Shaanxi?
No.
Are you from Manchuria?
Where?
Are you from Tibet?
No.
No!
Are you from...
Brakes. Andy.
Kronos, you should be a truck driver in China.
The trucks are smaller. Dang it, Andy.
Yes.
This is your fault.
No,
User
that's
left
not
your
mine.
channel.
I got all the way to the top, and it just stopped. And there's nothing I can do.
Guess how much damage I do per second?
How much?
1,250.
Good galloping glaciers. Wait, with what?
With Ignis.
Oh, man. Wait a minute, I'm doing more with the Glaxion.
Yeah, but
The
Glaceon is not as accurate as this.
Well, especially when you put heavy caliber on it. Like
Yeah,
me.
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, wait, were you there when me and Judah were playing and I was getting headshots with heavy caliber on the Glaxion?
Yes.
It was awesome.
I got
Okay.
a Forma.
Okay, I think I got this. I think if I just do
You
this.
just
No,
yes.
I can do this. I can salvage this, Andy. I can totally salvage this. Oh golly, I can't salvage this.
Wrecked. Come to play with me.
No, I can do this. This is pathetic. All I'm,
Why
like
are
the
you insisting?
my whole train is just doing nothing, and my wheels are just spinning.
Wow.
And now it's going backwards. Yay! I can't drive trains. No, stop. No. No. Well, I guess if it were this easy to move 12,000 tons of iron ore, everyone would do it. Oh no. Oh no. No. What, that one.
Come on.
I won't give up, Andy. I won't give up. Scrape. In a second, I'm going to turn up the sound so you get a nice shot of. This is the sound I hear whenever someone says something stupid.
As soon as your voices, I heard orders. Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profiles of Grenier. Arrow, not a member. Did the operator
Darn it!
enjoy this criticism?
This is dumb. Alright, Andy. I failed because you cursed me. Oh, but there's
Yes.
quite the symphony of grinding train brakes.
That is very, very nice.
Oh, this is hilarious. It's not even a hill. It's barely it's a less of a hill than the other ones I went up at the top of this, and it's just backing down it with my brakes applied. I can't do anything. Oh, I ram it in emergency. It doesn't do anything. Darn it. Well, that's that then. Mount wouldn't want to have climbed up here. You win again.